Well, right, because you go back to boosting again, you get your own apartment,
Yes.
and now you start going state to state, stealing from different department stores.
Yes.
So it's your full-time job now.
Full-time job, yes.
Okay, now right around that time, this was the crack era. So there was a lot of drug money that was flowing into the streets.
Yes.
Was the boosting and the drugs kind of intermixing a little bit?
Yes, so like the drug dealers back then, they'd like buy the clothes because, they want to be fly, so they was like good customers back then.
Okay, so you had a steady way to actually get off all the stolen clothes and turn around, re-up, and then things
Yeah.
are kind of progressing.
Yes.
So here you are, by 1989, you're 18 years old, you're a full-time booster, you have one child being raised by your parents, and then you get pregnant again.
Yes.
And this was a guy that was in the military at the time?
Correct. He was in the service. So we used to
Okay.
go skating, and we've been skating like since we've been kids. And on Wednesdays we'd go skating. He used to go skating, and we used to be, skating, backward skating back in, and he'd come home, and we started messing around. And I ended up getting pregnant, and he went back to the service. And then when he came back home, he was like, "You had a baby?" I'm like, "Yeah, I had a baby." But back then, I had my son, but then by me being in the streets, his godmother, Jen, like she used to watch him. So she had him pretty much like all the time. And then when he came home, he wanted custody.
Okay, so now you have two kids by two different men. Your parents are taking care of your firstborn, and you have a godmother that's watching your second child.
Correct.
And eventually she just takes full custody.
Correct.
Okay, so now you have two kids being raised by two different families.
Right.
How are you handling this as a mom?
So, when I was in the streets and stuff, I just always, I still call them, I go get them and make sure I send, money to take care of them and still, get their clothes, get their toys. I still was in their life, but they didn't live with me full time.
Okay, so now you don't have to worry about your kids. And by 1991, age 20, you've made over $300,000 as a booster.
Correct.
So now you're getting cocky and you're getting comfortable. And all that changed when you went to a mall with your friend Tiffany.
Correct.
What happens next?
So this was Tiffany, her first time ever boosting. So I was taking her, to try to show her the ropes. So I had a JCPenney bag, and it wasn't JCPenney's. It was store Air to Beerman. So I go in the store, I load up all the stuff in the bag. Come out the store, I put the stuff in the back seat. Tiffany sitting down. Next thing I know, a man come, and he got a badge, and he like, "Hold it right here." I'm like, "Oh my God." So I just stepped on the gas. He moved out the way. So I'm driving. So I guess he radioed in to the police. And I'm driving, I'm trying to get it like, I ain't going to jail today. So next thing I know, I was driving for like a little bit. And then they had these things how spikes, like they let it down. So I just stopped like immediately. And the police got out, arrested me, took me to jail. I was like, oh my God, like I could not believe like something on TV, like they really put down the barrier for me to stop. That was crazy.
Well, right, because it was a high-speed chase.
Yes.
Okay, what did you think when you're in the car with the police chasing you with stolen items in the car and your friend probably freaking out next to you?
She's like, just stop. She was scared. Like, she wasn't expecting it. I was trying to teach her the ropes, how to go in and get the stuff. She was like, after that, she didn't want to go no more. She was just like, I'm good. I'm like, I don't think it's for me. She couldn't believe it. Yeah, but they had ended up charging her too. I was like, she ain't had nothing to do with it. So they gave her probation and they sent me to prison.
Well, right. You get charged with grand theft and fleeing the scene.
Yes, fleeing and eluding, yes.
And you got 1 year in prison.
1 year, yep. That's my first time going to prison. I mean, second,
Okay.
when a juvenile since I was adult, yep.
Right. I mean, you had the little juvenile 6-month thing, but now you're actually in big girls prison.
Exactly.
Right. But this was Marysville camp, which was kind of a cupcake camp.
Exactly, that's what it was, yes.